Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In our last session, we mastered the design of the register new product page. Today we are moving into the backend processing. I will show you how we handle data validation, secure file uploads, and how the platform updates in real time once a product is added. Let's dive in. Before we look at the code, let's see how the system handles errors. A great user experience depends on clear feedback. If I try to click register product while the fields are empty, watch what happens. Our JavaScript instantly catches the error and display a red alert box at the top, telling the user exactly what is missing, whether it is the title, price, or category. So now the title is required. I input title and description. Then I click register product. You can see please select a category message. So I select a category, input price, level and status. The system also checks for specific roles. For example, if the title exceeds 150 characters or if the price is set to 0, an alert will appear. Uh, I input price as 0 and click register product. You can see price must be greater than 0. This ensures that only high quality data reaches our database. Now let's talk about the product image. This is a dynamic process. When I drag and drop an image into the upload zone, the file reader API in JavaScript kicks in. It reads the file locally and updates the preview area immediately. This gives the seller a chance to see how their listing will look before they save it. On the back end, our PHP script validates the file type JPG or PNG and limits the size to 5 MB to keep the server efficient. Once validated, the image is moved to a permanent folder on the server with a unique name to prevent overwriting. When I input an image, you can see the remove image icon, remove image button. When I click this, our product was removed. So the final step is the most satisfying part of the process. Once I click register product and all validation pass, the fetch API sends the data to our product register process.php file and the system then insert a new record into the product table. After a successful registration, notice how the UI responds. The forms resets and a green success message appears. More importantly, because our platform is dynamic, this new product will now automatically appear in the product carousel on the home page or seller's dashboard without any manual page refreshing. So I'll go to my home page and you can see our product in this carousel part. Let's dive into the code. At the very top of the file, we handle the behind the scenes logic to ensure the page is secure. We start by calling session start. This is crucial for tracking who is logged in and what their permissions are. We verify if the user is logged in. If they are not, the script includes outcheck.php to handle things like remember me, cookies, or redirecting them to the login page. To make the form functional, we fetch all available categories from the database using a select query. These are stored in an array so we can dynamically populate the drop-down menu later. The HTML part of the code is wrapped in Tailwind CSS for a high-end look. We discussed about that part in the previous session. Notice the success message and error message blocks. These are dynamic alerts that appears only after a form submission to tell the seller if their product was successfully registered or if something went wrong. We created the custom upload area with a dash border. This is much more professional than a default file button. The actual input is hidden and we trigger it using JavaScript when the box is clicked. In our JavaScript code, when a user clicks the dashed upload area, we use file input click to trigger the hidden file browser. We use drag over and drag leave events to change the background color of the file upload zone, letting the user know the area is active. When a file is dropped, we create a data transfer object to manually attach the file to our hidden input and then trigger the preview logic. Before sending the image to the server, we validate it instantly on the client side. The handle file select function ensures the file is an image and that the size doesn't exceed 5 MB. If it is fails, we show a smooth error message. We use a file reader to generate an instant preview image.src. This hides the upload box and shows the selected images so the seller can verify their listening. If the user makes a mistake, the remove image button clears the input and reset the UI back to the original upload zone. Before the data leaves the browser, we perform a strict validation check on every field. We check if the title, description, category, price, level, and status are all filled out correctly. We enforce a 150 character limit for the title and 1000 character limit for the description to keep the database organized. If there is an error, our show error function uses window.scroll2 with a smooth behavior to automatically bring the error message into the user's view. Finally, we send the data without refreshing the page. Since we are uploading a file along with text, we use the form data object to bundle everything together. We use await fetch to send the data to product register process.php file. If the server returns success, we redirect the user with the success flag. Otherwise, we display the specific error returned by the PHP script. We have added set time out logic to the alert boxes so they automatically disappear after 5 seconds, keeping the interface clean. Now we are diving into the PHP backend. This script acts as ultimate gatekeeper, ensuring that every product listed on Skillshop is valid, secure, and professional. We start by verifying the session. The script ensures the user is logged in and specifically checks if their role is a seller. This prevents unauthorized users from injecting data into our marketplace. We use trim, interval, and floatwell on the incoming $ post data. This removes unnecessary spaces and focus variables into the correct data types. preventing format errors in our database. We convert fields like level and status to lowercase using start lower. This ensures they make the enum values defined in our MySQL schema exactly, avoiding data truncate error. Before the database is touched, the data must pass several strict tests. We enforce a 150 character limit for title and 1000 for descriptions to maintain a clean UI. We verify that the selected category actually exists in our database and ensure the price is a positive value greater than 0. We check the level and status against a predefined whitelist. Example, beginner, intermediate, using in array to stop invalid data. Handling files is a high security task. Here is how we do it safely. We don't just trust the file extension. We use FinFo to inspect the actual MIME type, ensuring the file is a real image, JPG, PNG, or WEBP. We strictly limit images to 5 MB to save server storage and ensure fast loading for buyers. To prevent file overwriting, we generate a unique file name using the user ID, a timestamp, and random bytes. This ensures every product image has a 100% unique identifier to the server. We use the database IOD method with the type string IISSDSSS. This is our primary defense against SQL injection attacks. Inside our try-catch block, if the database injection fails, we use unlink to delete the upload image file. This prevents orphaned files from cluttering our server if the registration was not successful. And that's a wrap. Today we covered the entire backend flow from handling secure file uploads to ensuring our database remains synchronized and accurate. Building a robust registration system is the foundation of a successful marketplace like. So this is the end of today's video. Thank you very much for staying with this video, and I'll see you again with another session. So have a nice day all, and goodbye.